One of the Dragon Ball franchise's most powerful fighters has yet to make a proper appearance in Dragon Ball Super in a series of disappointments that turned into a running gag.
Who was it?
The fire department.
I think this is what they call a running gag.
Welcome to Furthy's Feedback, folks. So, the sequel series has introduced a plethora of new characters and fusions that rank among the strongest characters in all of Dragon Ball. Despite having one of the largest power levels in the franchise, the return of one particular fusion fighter continues to be teased. Goten and Trunks have grown into teenagers and secretly operate as Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. However, their battles against Cell Max and Gohan have pushed them to try fusing into Gotenks, and Chapter 102 of Dragon Ball Super once again sees them fail to accomplish the fusion dance perfectly. Each time the fusion dance is not perfectly mirrored by each participant, a typically powerful combination of warriors goes terribly wrong. During the epic battle against Cell Max, the failed fusion created an obese Gotenks who can't even transform into their Super Saiyan form. Unfortunately, to the disappointment of readers, the gag was performed once again in Chapter 102, where it could have produced a satisfying and epic redemption for the young Saiyans. The events of the Buu arc saw a new level of desperation that the Dragon Ball franchise rarely reached, with Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan seemingly unavailable to take out Super Buu. The young Trunks and Goten were taught the fusion dance. When they eventually succeeded, Gotenks was revealed to be an extremely arrogant prankster who held enough power to put Buu in a tight spot. Now, several years later, the characters have grown, but Dragon Ball Super's artists seem to be holding back from showing an older version of the successful Gotenks fusion. Goten and Trunks have seemingly been cast as Dragon Ball Super's comic relief characters throughout the series, and their sparring match against Gohan would have been the perfect time to redeem the two characters. With both their fathers and the Destroyer God Beerus observing the battle, an epic return of Gotenks' proper form and a battle that could have pushed Gohan to use his beast form was not what the manga writers decided to portray. Instead, once again, the obese Gotenks reappears and embarrasses himself so that Gohan and Goku can shine once again. Trying to tell a story that attempts to balance comedy and tension can be challenging, which is most likely why Gotenks has yet to have a serious showing throughout Dragon Ball Super. If the mighty fused warrior did appear, he'd be another powerful force that could handle most dangerous situations, making it much more difficult for the Dragon Ball storyline to build tension. Still, a successful Gotenks fusion might be something Toriyama and Toyotaru are saving for Dragon Ball Super's final sagas. I think I'll hand this one over to Seth Gecko. Take it away, George.
I kinda doubt that.